What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today's video you guys might find a little interesting, might be a little surprised at what I'm going to show you because I can safely say most people wouldn't show you this much personal information about themselves, which I'm going to do today. And I don't think it's going to be too big of a problem because I've made sure to kind of block out any security problems I could run into, any real personal information that could come back to bite me. I'm pretty sure I have completely covered. But the reason I'm making this video is because of the reason that there are some people out there that do feel that there are a lot of fake stock traders or fake day traders. They call them gurus, or just people in general who trade on demo accounts and then play it off that it's real money that they're making. We all know this. There's this kind of this big stigma within the stock trading world that it's hard to really trust someone. It's really hard to there's so many people out there. It's like, who do you trust or who do you really believe is a real trader, not a real trader? And this video was really brought upon me by one gentleman in specific. I won't mention his name because there's no need to. I can tell you right now, it seems that he's a pretty knowledgeable trader himself. There's been many occasions where people have commented on YouTube, some of my YouTube videos, and said, "You're a scammer, you're a fraud." And usually I just kind of let it go because it's like, what's the point, right? But this one particular gentleman, he just had so much to say, and I could tell he was a knowledgeable trader. And then it really got me thinking that, there are a lot of people out there that don't know who to trust, and, there can be a lot of questions and a lot of skepticism. So I thought it would actually be a good idea, not necessarily that he egged me on so much that I had to, get back at him. He did egg me on a bit, and it's okay. Most people would say, "Oh, don't worry about them." But in reality, this is good. I think this is the type of stuff that needs to, maybe not this much personal information, but there needs to be a way to show credibility within the industry, because I know that's a huge thing, a huge important thing in terms of trust to a lot of beginner traders and things like that. So not only am I making this video to kind of prove myself to that particular gentleman, but to prove to everyone else that may have come across my videos in the past or in the future that may think that there's no way that I'm a legitimate trader, to kind of wash that out and bash it, and just to kind of prove, once and for all that, yeah, I am a legitimate trader and that I do make money. And the reason there's so much skepticism is because when you have someone like me, or maybe someone like this gentleman who is saying that I'm a fraud and I'm a scammer, and other people, right? A lot of people will say that someone's a scammer or a fraud because trading is not easy. So when somebody else sees someone like me making money trading, they go, "No, that's fake. That's a scam. There's no way he makes that much money." And it's usually because they have tried it and they have failed themselves. So when someone sees someone like me making money and then they try it and then they can't make money and they've never been able to make money, they go, "Oh, this is a scam. There's no way." And then the only way we make money is by selling a course, in which I'm here to prove that that is completely false in relation to me and my business, right? So I'm sure that there are some people out there that do kind of fake it and things like that. And it really puts a bad name to the legitimate traders like us. And so that's what I'm really doing here, is to clear my name from that pile of maybe people and that particular skepticism of the industry, and to really clear my name of that, because I do want people to trust me, and I do want people to believe that the information I'm telling them is valid. And I've spent a lot of time trading and a lot of time working and learning this business so that I can do it myself successfully, and then I'm able to teach other people the same things that I know that have led to my success. All right, so we're going to get into, we're going to get into sharing the screen here, right? What we're going to do is we are going to cover multiple things here. We're going to look at the monthly withdrawals from my stock trading account for this month. In the month of September, I ended up making a total of $64,444 roughly, and some change, all throughout the month of September. So a lot of people that have never been able to make money trading or have a really hard time go, "Wow, there's no way. That's a scam. It's a demo account," right? So today I'm going to kind of talk to you about the money that I made in September. I'm going to show you proof of the withdrawals from my TD Ameritrade website account while I'm logged in. And then I'm also going to match those withdrawals with screenshots of the deposits to my bank account. And again, all my information has been completely blocked out. All you're going to see is the dates as far as a timestamp, and then the matching numbers from, me withdrawing $20,000 from my TD Ameritrade account to a deposit into my checking account for $20,000. So there really isn't any discrepancy there. There's no questioning it. Now, I know there's some that could say, well, you may have just photoshopped that. And all I have to say to you guys is, have you ever seen any of my YouTube videos? I hardly even do video editing. So for me to take the time to even learn how to Photoshop something, I'm not even going to go through that trouble. So yeah, granted, there could be the question, well, maybe it's Photoshop, right? But dude, I'm not going through the trouble to Photoshop things. I do this every single day. All right. So we're going to get into sharing the next screen. All right. And I'm going to show you all the monthly withdrawals for September, matching all the monthly deposits to my checking account for September. You will clearly see that the money from my withdrawals on TD Ameritrade matched to the deposits into my bank account. And again, all the personal information is completely out of the way. It's fine. I post videos of making money, so you guys should have a rough idea of how much money it is I make. So for me to show you the numbers, there's really no difference in me posting the videos, right? So we're going to do that right now. So let's get into the next screen over. All right. So on this screen, I'm currently logged into my TD Ameritrade account. All my information is blocked off. So you can, although, see, right now the current total in my account is $29,000. At the end of each month or through the month, I take out money and I usually reset my account to $30,000. That's a level that I like to kind of start off with in the beginning of the month and grow it up. So I started off with $30,000 at the beginning of September, and I took money out as the month was going on, but theoretically, I grew that account by $64,000 this month. So from $30,000 all the way to $94,000 just this particular month, essentially. Total, not grew 94,000. You get the point. So current value of my TD Ameritrade individual trading account is 29,000. Here are all the withdrawals and or deposits that I had made for the month of September and the 31st of August. Okay. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you, we're going to circle these all in. We'll do it. I guess we can do it all in red since we already have red on the screen. All right, so let's just look at this one. This is a transaction that happened on the date September 20th. And if any of you guys trade on TD Ameritrade and withdrawal, you'll know that when you withdraw from TD Ameritrade, it takes 1 day for the money to go into your account. So if I withdrew $1,000 today, it would be in my account by tomorrow. So here we go. We'll go through all of these for the month of September. All right, so here is, and let me actually make this a little bit smaller for video purposes. So on the date, September 20th, 2018, I had a deposit of $11,556 right there. Okay, if we go over here, 919, right there. So a day before, $11,566.32. As you can see, those numbers clearly match. All right, let's get out of that one. We'll go to the next one. So we're going to get that out of the way. So the one below this is a $20,000 deposit to my account. It deposited on September 17th. If we go over here, match it, we have a $20,000 withdrawal from TD Ameritrade, and the date obviously is going to be, let's see, so that went in September 17th. This came into the 14th. So this one I deposited or withdrew on a Friday. Right, so the 14th would have been a Friday, Saturday the 15th, Sunday would be the 16th, and then Monday would be the 17th there. Okay, let's see what's the next one. Okay, we'll get out of that guy. Okay, so this one's for $5,932, so it was done on September 4th. We come over here. Where is it at? Okay, so this one was actually a deposit from August. So I did this one on the 31st of August. Okay, and that ones are $5,932, $5,932. All right, on to the next one, $1,500. So we go up here. Where's the $1,500? Okay, this one was on September 13th that it was deposited. All right, minus $1,500 from my TD Ameritrade account on 9/12, deposited the next day. Okay, that one matches too. All right, here's a transaction for $21,000 into my bank account. We go up here and you can see a transaction deducted from my TD Ameritrade account for $21,000 on 9/20. It was deposited on September 21st, a day later. Next one, $3,888 deposited to my my bank. And let's go right here, $3,888 deposited. So we took it out on 9/12. It was deposited September 13th, the day after. So those were all of the monthly withdrawals from that account. And actually, you'll see right here at the top, there's another one that I just took out on Friday for $8,587. And that one, I couldn't show you the deposit to my bank account because I just did that on Friday. So that will end up in my bank account on Monday. All right. And then all this other red stuff you see here is all just stuff blocking out some personal information so you guys can't see that. I'm sure you guys would understand. You wouldn't want to, if you did a video like this, you wouldn't want all your personal information in there. So I'm not using these red blocks to hide anything. It's really to hide anything that could cause it to, say that this is fake. It's to hide my own personal information. But I'm coming out publicly to show you that I sure enough do make money trading, and it's not a fraud, and I'm not scamming people, or I really do this. All right. So now that we've covered that, I will give you some more context to the video, okay? Let me take a step back here, okay? So the context to this video, the reason why this all got brought up was because on my live trading account, it shows PDT next to my account. So the gentleman that really kind of started this whole, shifted me doing this video, the gentleman that said this is that, I was trading on a fake account. He'd seen some of my videos of me trading and said, that's a fake account. You're not really making money. This is fraud. It's scam, because my account showed PDT next to my account. And he said that since it showed PDT next to my account, that's fake. Clearly this is like a demo account. It's not a real account, or there's no way, so because of that PDT symbol, and I'll show it to you, but because of that PDT symbol, that's what really kind of, I guess you could say, started all of this. Or maybe there's a few other things that we won't discuss. Basically him, saying how I trade and I use market orders and things like that. So we're not going to go through all the details. We're just going to give you enough to clearly show you that it's not fake. So really that's what happened. There was a PDT symbol in front of my account. So that's what he said. That's why it's a fake account. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to show you logging into my paper trading account on TD Ameritrade to show you which one's the actual fake account. And then I'm going to show you me logging into my real account to show you this is the live one that I trade on. And then if you're even more curious to see if I wasn't faking it, you can go back and look at any of my most kind of recent videos of the live trading where I'm posting some profits, and you can clearly match the live account with those videos to show that that clearly is a live account. And then I will also touch on the reason why my account shows PDT next to it. Okay, it's not a gimmick. I will tell you the exact truth as to why it shows that way. All right, so I'm going to minimize this, and I hope that I did this all correctly so no personal information comes up, because if not, then I'd have to redo this whole video and that would suck. So I'm pretty sure we're going to do this just right. So let me get back to sharing the screen. All right, and now we are going to minimize this screen. So we're going to get off the internet. Okay, I'm going to click down here at the TD Ameritrade icon tab. We're going to pull that up. So give me just a second. Okay, so here is, I'm about to log in, right? So you can see here, it says live trading or paper money. So you can click this little tab, it'll either take it to live trading or paper money. So let's start first with the paper trade. So I'm gonna move this login right here so you guys cannot see my passwords or anything like that on this video. So I'm gonna put those red bars right over the entry, and I'm gonna log in. You can hear it typing probably. So I just logged into my paper trading account. So once we log in, I'm pretty sure these red bars should cover up any personal information on my account. All right, so you can see up here I have this red bar that is kind of crossing off some information. It's actually not hiding anything, I believe, because it's the paper trading account. That red bar is there for when we go to the live trading account. That will block out, I'm pretty sure, my account number. So I hope I have that in the right place when we go into the live trading account. So, I mean, just to give you a brief overview of the paper trading account, I mean, here it is. All right, it just shows you the money that's in the paper trading account. You can clearly see it's delayed. You can clearly see that this is simulated trading. I mean, there's really not much more to that, right? I just logged into the paper trading account. This is the paper trading account. So if I were trading on a paper trading account, it would look similar to this. You would see some yellow. I know that you can get real-time paper trading. You just have to call TD Ameritrade. But clearly, as you can see, when logging into my live, when logging into my my simulated trading, I don't even have live trading on my simulated trading. I didn't even call to get live. I still have delayed data because I don't paper trade. Okay, I don't really practice paper trading, so I don't really have a need to call TD Ameritrade and say, hey, give me real-time paper trading account, because I trade on a real account. All right, so let's go ahead. And I'm going to, before we do that, I'm going to make this like bar just a little bit bigger, just because I want to make sure I don't, I don't like goof up here and actually give you some of my like personal information I shouldn't. So I'm gonna actually make this just a little bit bigger, and it should be good. I think I'm smart enough when I made this video that it'll be okay. So watch, I'm gonna get out of the paper trading, or I'm gonna exit this. Okay, so we're gonna close that out. Go back down to here. We're gonna go into Thinkorswim. We're gonna load that bad boy up again. All right, and wait till it loads. Okay, so now I'm gonna bring it back to the screen so you can clearly see it's on paper trading. I'm gonna move it to live trading, move it back over these red bars to show you that I'm logging in right now. There's no like fake anything behind the scenes going on. Right, I'm gonna click and I'll start typing in. All right, now we're back in. So now we're going into the live account. Now you'll see the difference. And there you go. Here is my live account. All right, connected, real-time data. And remember, I showed you the number online. It was like 29,000 on the internet. What do you know? 29,000 right there. So clearly there's definitely some similarities going on there. I mean, that would be a lot of things to Photoshop, right? If this was fake, it'd be really hard to Photoshop me logging into my live account and have it automatically match that same number that was online. I'm sure there's probably a way to do it, but I don't even know how to use Adobe, right? I mean, have you guys seen my thumbnails on YouTube? They're pretty straightforward. It's a picture of me with a little wording on it. If I was really good at doing some photo editing, I'd have way better thumbnails than I do. All right, so there you can clearly see there's nothing hidden about my account. You can kind of see all the money here, and again, really this is my money. That number right there, that's the amount of money. Again, as I said, at the end of the month, I set my account back down to 30,000. So now you guys might want to. Now this is where I'll clear up the whole PDT, which is this right here. So that right there, that PDT is why we kind of on this video right now, is because the gentleman's like, well, if it says PDT, it's a fake account. So let me explain this so we can clear this up. So the reason it says PDT is because anybody who makes more than 4 day trades in a 5-day trading period is technically classified as a pattern day trader. Okay, but you aren't put on PDT unless you kind of drop below, or let me put it this way. Yeah, you're not like you are a pattern day trader if you make more than 4 day trades in the 5-day trading period. You're flagged as a pattern day trader. Your account only gets restricted if it drops below 25,000. So what happened was, as I said, I dropped my account down to 30,000 at the beginning of each month. That's just kind of where I like to play with, and then grow it from there at the beginning of every month. That's just my personal thing. That's what I do. So there was a day where I took like more than a $5,000 loss. Or it may have been over the course of 2 days. I really don't remember exactly. But at some point, I lost enough money to go below the $25,000 threshold, and boom, what happens is my account got hit with PDT. That's why it's symboled as PDT, because I dropped below that $25,000 limit. And then as soon as I deposited enough money, then the next day they restricted, allowed me to get back to day trading, but it still shows PDT there. And that's because I was classified as a pattern day trader and things were dropping below that 25K limit. And then if you go and look into the details, if you have, your count above the 25 grand mark for X amount of time, they will eventually remove the PDT thing. So it's still just basically hanging out there, even though I have all the money in there to trade with. Now here's another thing, right? People question on my live videos that I upload to YouTube, you will see that you don't normally see this, right? You don't normally see the amount of money I have in my account, and you don't normally see any of my account. The reason the red lines there is it's blocked off. I'm going to take those away here in just a second, because on TD Ameritrade, you have the option to make your account information private. So for people like me that upload videos to YouTube and they don't want people seeing all their information, and I can agree, You would agree? You just turn this little knob to privacy, and then look what happened. Everything went private, so you can't see any of this information. So that's the way my videos on YouTube normally look. That's because I upload videos all the time, and I don't want people always seeing all my personal information. There should be no reason why anybody couldn't agree with that, right? So again, we'll do that one more time, right? We'll go over here. We'll click this option buying power, and we do this to privacy off. You'll see all the numbers again. Ready? I'm going to turn privacy on, and I'm going to delete everything, and you will see once this red bar is removed, it will show a few numbers of my account, but majority of it's going to be blocked off. Okay, ready? We'll clear all the drawings, and boom. Look at account PDT. You see a few numbers, but you don't get all my digits there. If you go and look at any of the live trading videos that I post before, this is exactly how it is going to appear in those videos, because I make it private so you can't see all of my personal information. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the proof and everything that I thought would be beneficial to show to you guys. I really don't know how much more information about myself that I could give you or need to give you to show that I am a real trader, show that I do make money trading, show that I'm not a scam, and that I'm not trying to scam people in any way, that I actually do this for a living. As you can clearly see, I just withdrew like 66 or 60 some odd $1,000 this month. One of my best months ever. But yeah, I really hope that's enough information for anybody to not question the credibility, in question me in terms of being a trader. And to the gentleman, you know who you are for questioning me. I hope that is enough information to provide to you to at least convince you that I do actually trade for real. Whether or not a few of you think that I'm not that good of a trader, that's obviously up to you. But the facts here clearly show that I do actually make money, and there is withdrawals and timestamps and everything proving that money is going from my account into my account back and forth. So again, I don't know how much more you could ask of someone like me. And, you know, if you guys have any questions about any other traders, sure, go ahead. And if you want to, go ahead and ask them to do the same thing. I highly doubt they will, okay? But again, I am not really trying to hide anything from you guys. I do this every day. So thank you, as always, for tuning in. And this was in no way, shape, or form to say that anybody else is a fake trader and to say that I'm the only real trader. That's not what I was here to do. This was simply here just to prove my credibility to you guys. And I hope that that instills some more trust in you. And for any of you guys that may in the past have not been a believer, to hopefully convince you guys that I do actually trade for real. And thank you guys once again for joining in, as always, to Boiler Room Trading. I do appreciate your guys' support, so do please give me a like and subscribe before you head out the door on this video, and stay tuned for any of our videos that are to come. All right, guys, so take care, and I will see you on the next one.